thanks for coming. I really do appreciate you guys coming and supporting me. Tonight, we're gonna learn a little bit about Rodan Fields and their skincare products. I just signed up 2 weeks ago, and I'll give you a quick rundown of my story. My sister started selling this almost 2 years ago. You were right, Beth.
I knew it.
And I didn't want anything to do with it. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to know anything about it. I was like, that's for uppity white folk. I wasn't interested. And I pushed it away, and one day, like, I don't know, 6 weeks ago, my sister sent me a sample of Give It a Glow. It's part of the Redefined regimen that I'll talk about in a minute. And I put that on my face, and I was like, oh my God, just after the first use. So if you're like a lot of people, especially in our age group, 35-ish, younger or older, I didn't take care of my skin, ever. As a child, I didn't wear sunscreen. I wanted to get tan. I didn't wash my face at night and take my makeup off, even until recently. I just didn't take care of myself that way. And about a year ago, I looked in the mirror and could tell. I was like, oh my God, I'm aging, and could see all these spots all over my face. And I realized that now I needed to really take care of my skin. So I tried the product and I fell in love immediately. I was prepared to just buy it and use it. And I was sitting on this couch and just had a feeling as I'm talking to my sister, getting all the information about it. And I was like, I just need to sign up and do this for a business. And so I did, and I took a leap of faith, and I am overcome with joy and kind of a security that I wasn't prepared for, and I know without a doubt that I made the right decision. So I'll give you a little background on the company. So Rodan Fields, it's Katie Rodan and Kathy Fields. They are dermatologists who created Proactive. So unless you've been living under a rock for the past 20 years, you know what Proactive is. They created that specifically for adolescents with acne and blemishes, and it was very successful. And they decided to sell it to Gunther Brinker, who still maintains that product. It was $1 billion brand when they sold it. And as they were aging as females, realized, okay, we need to figure out how to stop this process. And that's what they did. And so they dedicated their lives to creating a skincare line that works for women of all ages and men of all skincare types and all ethnicities, not just acne. So that's what I'm here to present to you. So we'll talk a little bit about the products. Each regimen is a multi-med, multi-therapy regimen. They're all designed to work together. So you may be using a face wash and a moisturizer that you really love, but is probably not giving you all of the benefits that you can really get out of the product, because each step-by-step process is designed to work together. So the first one is Unblemish, which is basically an accelerated version of Proactive for blemishes and acne scarring. It's a 4-step process with the wash, the toner, the treatment, and then your moisturizer. You get all of that ordering the whole kit. Then you have Soothe. If you have any redness, irritation, sensitivity, rosacea, anything like that, this is the line for you. Again, 4 products. It's a 4-step process. AM and PM on all of these is what's recommended for you to really see the results that you want to get. The next one, for Soothe, sorry, it is, if you have sensitive skin, it's fragrance, alcohol, color, and soap free. of everything. So if you have any sensitivity, that is the best way to go. Reverse. There's 2 different lines of reverse. They call this boot camp for your skin. If you are one of the 100 million people who did not take care of their skin properly and suffer from sun damage, sunspots, freckles, you're not born with freckles, you get them over time from being out in the sun. And it's sun damage. Dullness in the skin, dark spots, this is the line for you. This is what I'm currently using. And I'll get into that a little more of why I started to go with that one. So this reverse lightning, the brightening, this is a 4-step process that has, the 3rd step is 2 different creams, but it has the vitamin C and the retinol. And that's really going to work with any dullness in the skin, any uneven tones, and then you go to the more aggressive treatment that is going to tackle the sunspots and age spots that we may not have yet, but we will if you don't start using this. And then there's the mother load, as what they call Spanx for your face. This is the redefined, this is the anti-aging regimen that will stop or slow down and reverse the aging process. So only 20% of the aging process is genetic, and the other 80% is whatever you're doing at home. So it's the main redefined package comes with the face wash mask that is amazing. It's got exfoliants in it. And you leave it on for about a minute or 2 as a mask until it dries. You immediately feel refreshed, like all of the dry skin is taken off. The toner, an AM and PM cream. To upgrade, they created, it's called the AMP MD roller. So it has like almost 200 mini microscopic needles on it. And you roll it over your face in kind of this X direction, over your crow's feet, over your forehead lines, this little crinkly line that is going to come with age, smile lines, neck, especially for your, as women are getting in their 50s and 60s, your neck starts sagging, your eyelids start drooping. What this does basically is irrigating your skin, like you would irrigate your lawn. It's creating microscopic holes in your face, and overnight, the moisture from the night renewing serum that it comes with is collagen basically filling in those holes and tightening your skin as you sleep. And I have already noticed a difference. With this...
You use that one?
I do. So I use the brightening regimen in the morning, and then at night I use Redefine with this.
So you need to use the products in the morning, the whole system, and then at night they recommend doing it morning and night.
Yes,
okay.
To get the maximum results, they recommend doing every step morning and night.
Okay.
With the reverse and the unblemished, because they're a little more aggressive at what they're healing, there's kind of a lead-in process where you start every other day just in the AM. Mm-hmm. And then you do that for a week. And then after that, then you do every day just in the AM. And then every other day at night. And it goes on and on until your skin really adjusts to the work that it's doing. So with the AMP system, you get the night renewing serum that it comes in this little capsule that takes the guesswork out of how much product you need. And that way you're not wasting any, you're getting exactly what you need for your face. You put this on at night, and this is what I was talking about. That feels like butter. Like it feels like a newborn's baby bottom, and it is kind of amazing. And we're actually going to test that out just on your hands in a little bit so you can really feel what it does for you. Part of the Redefine as well is the eye cream. Recommended to use every single day, and you can use this with any single one of the regimens. And just around here and on the top as well, to prevent that sagging and your crow's feet. It's going to tackle the fine lines and wrinkles that you get outside of your eye, and then bagginess and puffiness underneath, and also dark circles. So it's a triple threat. It's amazing. This is what I am giving out in the raffle tonight.
Is that what that guy used on his face? Okay.
Yes, it is. So the eye cream you can use with any of the regimens. The roller, you should only be using it with the Redefine or the Reverse. For the Soothe and the Unblemish, your skin is already too sensitive to any harshness, so it's not recommended to use that with the other two. And with that, I break out sometimes and have blemishes, and you don't use it when you have a blemish around that area. For me, I started using, I started the Redefine. That's what I fell in love with. And I took my before photos, which are extremely highly recommended if you take a look through the book and you can see some of the before and after photos. I took my before photos and I was like, oh my God, I have this uneven sun damaged skin. And I realized that I was using foundation every day because I had to even out my skin tone, not because I necessarily needed it because of breakouts or anything else. And even just in the 2 weeks that I've been using it and have been a part of this business, I can already tell a difference. So the before and afters, I highly recommend that you look at those. They speak for themselves. The company offers a 60-day guarantee on any single product that you order, meaning they are so confident in the results that you're going to get that you can return any single product for a 100% refund within 60 days. The bottle can be empty. It's what they call the empty bottle guarantee, because they're so confident that this is going to give you the best skin of your life. I haven't spoken to any team member who is a consultant that have had returns. Now, you may have an adverse reaction to something initially because it's boot camp for your skin. Like in boot camp, you're gonna hurt for the first week or so, and then your body adjusts, and then you really start to see the results. A couple other products. They have an essentials line that comes with the body moisturizer, which I just got a couple days ago that I love. I have really, really dry skin, especially in the winter and here in this climate. And this has been great. It's got a really nice, soft scent that is not overpowering at all. We've got gauze pads. So the little cotton pads or cotton squares that you use to take your makeup off, they're great and they're fine, and that's what I've used, and I buy them from the dollar store, but you're wasting a lot of product that way. And so they created these. It's medication gauze, and so it's applying the right amount of product to your face, and use this for your toner. It's got the chapstick that is an SPF 25, I believe, if I'm right. Yeah, I was right. And all of the lotions, with the exception of the nighttime lotion on the Redefine, because it's the nighttime specifically, are full of SPF. So it is a different, it's a different amount in each one based off of the regimen that you're doing, but all of them have at least 30% SPF in there, because that's key. we all have sun damage and we don't know it, and that increases your aging process. I'll get to a couple of my favorite products in addition to all of these. So the microdermabrasion paste, it is an exfoliation scrub with a combination of salt and sugar, and it is amazing. You use this in place of your face wash 2 to 3 times a week at night, and it's going to remove any of those dead cells, the dry skin, blackheads. Use it on your feet for dry, scaly feet. You can use it for shaving. You can use this in combination with the Soothe treatment, just the number 2 Soothe, and this. That's what they actually use for men for shaving for their face. This is awesome, and it will last you forever. We also have a mineral peptide kind of foundation powder, if you will. This is the only makeup product that we have, but it is kind of like your Bare Minerals. It has your SPF in there. That's what I'm wearing today, and with no other foundation, a little highlighter, and that's it. And then this is my new favorite thing. So this is the Lash Boost. You may have heard of it, you may not. Some people compare it to Latisse. Don't. It is not the same thing. Latisse is really the medicine that they give patients for glaucoma, the eye drops. And when they were giving these patients this medicine, they found that eyelash length was a side effect. But that's all it gives you, is length. This is a conditioning ingredient that is going to condition, make more lashes, darken them, and lengthen them.
What about brows? You think I would do it?
And brows.
Okay.
So that wasn't what they initially created this for, but yes. So if you look in the book, there's actually a before and after of that.
All right, well.
You put it along the base of your brow, wherever you need filling in or more. And I've been using this again 2 weeks. And I mean, I'm not like humble or anything, but my lashes kind of look amazing. And yes, I have mascara on, but I already can tell a difference. The difference with any other products that you have out there for lashes, you need to use it for about 4 months before you see results.
Mm-hmm.
I see results in 2 weeks. You really get the full effect in about 12. That's using it every night after you complete your regimen, just on your top lashes. As you blink, it will naturally transfer to your lower lashes. So you don't need to put it on your lower. And then after that, once you've reached your goals, it will just be a maintenance kind of thing, and it's use it like every 2 to 3 days after you've achieved your results that you want. So there's a couple ways to order. We have a lot of other products. There's a full product catalog sitting out if you want to take a look at it. You can buy it retail if you just want to try something out, not be committed to anything, and pay the highest cost you can possibly imagine for the product. Or we have what's called our PC Perks, preferred customer pricing. And all of the products are a 60-day supply, but really it's going to last you a lot longer, especially when you're getting started, because you kind of have to work up to it. So it's really like 3 or 4 months, depending on that person and how much you're using it. And so it's a replenishment program, but it's totally flexible, and you can change it or delay it or cancel at any time. There's no requirement, no minimum that you have to reach. There is a one-time fee of $19.95, and then you get 10% off retail, all products, and free shipping over or on orders $80 or more. And tonight, if you decide to sign up as a preferred customer, I have a little special gift for you. Plus, I'm offering a 50% credit off of your enrollment fee if you decide to sign up for that tonight. And then obviously, then there's becoming a consultant and joining the business. I kind of gave you my story and how this has been one of the greatest decisions with timing and my family and kind of life things that have happened. I've never felt more secure about it. And they have become a $1 billion brand in 9 years, which is kind of unheard of. You look at all of the top companies like Apple and all of those, it's taken them 15 to 20 years to become $1 billion brands. It's 9 years that we just achieved this last month. And we are now named the #1 skincare company in the United States and Canada and are about to launch in Australia. So it's a really good time to join if you're interested in that, and I can give you more info and we can talk about it. And that's really all I have right now. Thank you so much for coming. We can talk about any of your personal skincare concerns and pick a regimen out that will work for you. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.